The shattered realms bleed into one, a tapestry of fractured worlds woven by cosmic violence. Across this broken landscape, life adapts, twisting into grotesque and magnificent new forms. Colossal sauropods, their hides now patched with iridescent dragon scales, graze on alien flora. Their ancient roars echo, tinged with a new, guttural quality from the rift's influence. Nearby, predatory rift spondino hybrids stalk through the mist, their eyes glowing ominously. These new hunters possess an unnatural cunning, born from the chaotic energies of the merge. The ground trembles beneath massive, unseen footsteps, a rhythmic pulse announcing a king's approach. Distant roars, deep and resonant, ripple through the very fabric of the valley's air. These are the thunderous declarations of Titan Rex, asserting his primal dominion over all. Smaller creatures scatter, their instincts screaming warnings of the apex predator's presence. Yet, some larger beasts pause, their heads turning, a strange deference in their ancient eyes. A massive, horned ceratopsian, patched with crystalline growths, lowers its gaze in submission. It feels the tremor, the undeniable power emanating from the approaching, unseen force. A pack of agile raptors, their feathers replaced by chitinous plates, slink into deep shadows. They understand the hierarchy, the unwritten laws of this brutal, evolving food chain. Some ponderous longnecks, their necks adorned with shimmering scales, follow at a cautious distance. They sense not just danger, but a primal order, a new ruler emerging from the chaos. The air crackles with anticipation, heavy with the scent of damp earth and raw power. Through a swirling fog, a colossal silhouette slowly takes shape, dark against the twilight sky. Titan Rex emerges a living mountain of muscle and scale, his eyes burning with ancient fire. His every step is a declaration, each breath a whisper of immense, untamed strength. He moves with a predatory grace, surveying his new, fractured kingdom with keen intensity. His gaze sweeps over the hybrid flora, the strange, glowing fungi clinging to ancient trees. The valley, scarred by the rift, holds secrets only a true king can uncover and command. He senses a disturbance, a profound energy pulsating from deeper within the twisted landscape. An instinct guides him, a hunger not for flesh, but for something far more elemental and vast. The ground grows stranger here. The very rocks seem to hum with an unnatural resonance. Ahead, a deep canyon splits the earth, shrouded in an ethereal, shimmering haze. Rex approaches the chasm's edge, his massive head tilting, assessing the strange phenomenon below. A vibrant, alien light emanates from the canyon's depths, painting the rock walls in shifting hues. This is no ordinary light. It pulses with a life of its own, raw and untamed energy. Deep within the canyon, a colossal crystal formation gleams, pulsing like an exposed, living organ. This is a rift heart, a core of pure dimensional energy, ripped from the cosmos. Its rhythmic throb sends ripples through the air, vibrating through Rex's very bones. Around the heart, gravity itself seems to warp and bend, defying all natural laws. Chunks of earth, some as large as small mountains, float lazily in the shimmering air. They drift and collide silently, suspended in the heart's strange, localized gravitational field. Rex observes the spectacle, a primal awe mixing with his innate predatory curiosity. He senses the immense power, a potential anchor in this chaotic, merging reality. A low growl rumbles in his chest, a challenge to the unknown force before him. He descends into the canyon, his heavy steps echoing against the crystalline walls. The air grows thick with raw energy, making his scales tingle, his senses heighten. Closer now, the heart's light reveals intricate patterns within its crystalline structure. It hums with a silent song, a cosmic melody of creation and destruction, endlessly entwined. Rex feels an undeniable pull, an instinctual connection to the heart's profound essence. This is more than territory. It is a source of dominance, a key to ultimate power. Suddenly, the ground quakes violently, not from Rex's steps, but from something else. A guttural roar splits the air, deep and resonant, filled with territorial fury and warning. From a shadowed alcove beside the heart, A colossal form stirs, awakening to the intrusion. It is a rift-spawn guardian, a monstrous fusion of draconic might and ancient dinosaurian resilience. Its hide is a mosaic of obsidian scales and jagged, crystalline armor, impervious to lesser blows. Massive, curved horns, infused with crackling rift energy, crown its reptilian skull. Its eyes, twin pools of malevolent green light, fixate on Titan Rex with unwavering hostility. The Guardian is a beast of pure defense, bound to protect the Rift Heart at all costs. It bellows again, a challenge echoing through the gravity-defying canyon, demanding retreat. Rex meets its gaze, his own primal fury ignited by the Guardian's defiant posture. This heart is his by right of conquest, a prize for the strongest, the most dominant. The Guardian lunges forward, a mountain of aggression, its armored head lowered for a charge. Its powerful legs propel it with surprising speed, closing the distance in a terrifying rush. Rex stands his ground, a Titan facing another, ready to unleash his raw, unbridled power. The impact is cataclysmic, a symphony of crushing bone and grinding scales, shaking the canyon. Both beasts recoil momentarily, assessing the raw strength of their formidable opponent. The Guardian swings its spiked tail, a heavy club designed to shatter stone and bone alike. Rex ducks, the massive tail sweeping past his head, narrowly missing its deadly mark. He counters with a powerful bite, his jaws snapping at the Guardian's armored shoulder. His teeth scrape against the crystalline plating, sparks flying but failing to penetrate deeply. The Guardian roars in defiance, a blast of concussive force erupting from its maw. Rex braces, feeling the impact ripple through his body, but remaining steadfast, unyielding. He recognizes the Guardian's formidable defense, its purpose to absorb and repel all attacks. A cunning glint enters Rex's ancient eyes. Brute force alone will not claim this victory. He unleashes a shockwave roar, a sonic blast that reverberates through the confined space. The Guardian stumbles, its internal organs vibrating from the intense sonic assault. Cracks spiderweb across its crystalline armor, weakening its previously impenetrable shell. Rex sees the opening, a momentary vulnerability in the Guardian's stoic defense. He spins, his massive tail whipping through the air with devastating force and precision. His tail slams into one of the floating chunks of rock, sending it hurtling forward. The massive boulder, imbued with Rex's momentum, smashes directly into the Guardian's flank. The Guardian cries out, a pained shriek, as more cracks appear across its armored hide. It tries to recover, but Rex is relentless, pressing his advantage with savage intensity. He unleashes another shockwave roar, wider and more focused, targeting the damaged armor. The crystalline plates buckle and shatter, revealing softer flesh beneath the protective shell. The Guardian staggers, its movements becoming sluggish, its roars losing their former power. Rex charges, a primal engine of destruction, intent on breaking its will and claiming his prize. He grabs a larger floating rock with his jaws, shaking it violently before flinging it. The projectile strikes the Guardian's head, disorienting the beast, sending it reeling backward. Its malevolent green eyes flicker, losing some of their intensity, a sign of its waning strength. Rex closes in his powerful legs, propelling him with unyielding determination and predatory focus. He delivers a final, crushing tail whip, striking the Guardian's exposed chest with immense force. The impact shatters the remaining armor, sending shards of crystal flying through the air. The Guardian collapses, a defeated behemoth, its massive body hitting the canyon floor with a tremor. It lets out a final, guttural gasp, its green eyes dimming, fading into lifelessness. Silence descends upon the canyon, broken only by the rhythmic thrumming of the Rift Heart. Rex stands over his fallen foe, chest heaving, a victor in this brutal dance of titans. A low, triumphant growl vibrates through his throat, echoing the heart's strange pulse. He turns his gaze to the Rift Heart, its vibrant light now beckoning him, inviting mastery. The heart pulses with renewed vigor, acknowledging the raw power that has just claimed victory. Rex takes a deliberate step forward, his massive claws crunching on shattered crystal fragments. He ascends the gentle slope leading to the heart, his posture radiating primal authority. Reaching the heart's base, he places a massive claw upon its smooth, crystalline surface. A searing jolt of energy surges through his limb, vibrating through every fiber of his being. He doesn't flinch. Instead, a deep resonance awakens within him, an ancient connection forming. The heart's light intensifies, responding to his touch, bathing the canyon in brilliant hues. Rex climbs further, his immense form now dwarfing the colossal, pulsing crystal beneath him. He stands atop the rift heart, a silhouette of triumph against the glowing energy. His scales begin to shimmer, catching the heart's light, reflecting its raw, untamed power. Energy flows freely into him, a torrent of pure rift essence, invigorating his ancient body. His characteristic bioluminescent glow strengthens, becoming a vibrant, pulsating aura. The faint blue light that usually outlines his body now burns with an ethereal, white-hot intensity. His muscles ripple, imbued with newfound vigor, his very cells humming with cosmic energy. A profound shift occurs within him, a metamorphosis of spirit and form. Guided by instinct, he feels not just power, but a deeper understanding of the rift, its chaotic, boundless nature. The floating rocks around him momentarily freeze, then begin to orbit him with greater speed. He is becoming an anchor, a focal point for the heart's reality-bending influence. His chest expands, a deep breath drawing in the very essence of the rift's power. Then, he unleashes a roar, unlike any before, a primal scream of absolute dominance. The sound rips through the canyon, shattering any lingering silence, shaking the very earth. It ascends beyond the canyon walls, piercing the atmospheric haze, reaching the heavens above. The clouds themselves respond, swirling violently, momentarily parting in deference to his might. Thunder echoes his triumph, a cosmic drumbeat celebrating the forging of a new king. The rift heart beneath him resonates in perfect harmony, its pulse syncing with his own. It acknowledges him, not merely as a conqueror, but as its chosen, dominant anchor. A surge of understanding floods Rex's mind, a connection to the heart's ancient purpose. He is now intrinsically linked to its power, a conduit for its reality shaping, and his senses expand, feeling the subtle shifts in the surrounding landscape, the valley's heartbeat. The world around him seems to bend to his will, a silent testament to his newfound bond. He's no longer just a predator. He is a force of nature, a primal king, empowered. The glow around him settles, a steady beacon of power, radiating quiet authority. His eyes, once fierce, now hold a deeper, more profound awareness of his dominion. He surveys the canyon, the fallen guardian, a silent reminder of his brutal triumph. A sense of calm strength settles over him, a powerful tranquility born of absolute power. He flexes his massive claws, feeling the latent energy humming beneath his scales. This heart is his, its power his to command, its presence a shield against all threats. The fluctuating gravity around the heart stabilizes, now obeying his implicit command. The floating rocks hold their positions, a silent, celestial guard around his throne. From the canyon rim, shadows stir, movements glimpsed through the lingering haze. Other titans, drawn by the titanic clash and Rex's triumphant roar, approach cautiously. They are the colossal sauropods, the hybrid ceratopsians, the ancient inhabitants of this valley. Their immense forms emerge from the mist, their eyes wide with a mix of fear and curiosity. They have felt the power shift, witnessed the raw display of dominance from afar. A massive, scaled ankylosaur-like beast, its back covered in jagged spikes, hesitates at the edge. It lets out a low rumble, a question rather than a challenge, directed at the new king. Rex turns his head slowly, his glowing eyes fixing upon the assembled titans above. A deep, resonant snarl rumbles from his chest, a clear warning echoing through the canyon. His message is clear. This territory, this heart, belongs to him, and him alone now. The ankylosaur-like beast flinches, instinctively understanding the implicit threat in his tone. It lowers its head further, its massive body shifting uneasily, accepting the unspoken command. Other creatures, initially bolder, now recoil, their instincts overriding their curiosity. They begin to circle the canyon rim at a respectful distance, their movements slow and deliberate. None dare to challenge him. None dare to approach the heart he now so powerfully commands. The air thickens with a heavy silence, broken only by the heart's steady, powerful thrum. Rex stands sentinel, a living monument of power atop his newly claimed throne of light. He is the unchallenged sovereign of this domain, the primal king of the fractured valley. His aura radiates, a palpable force that keeps all other titans at bay, in their place. The surrounding hybrid creatures, once fearless, now tread with newfound caution and reverence. They acknowledge his dominance, understanding the new order established by his victory. The very ecosystem of the valley shifts, adapting to the presence of its new alpha. Rex's gaze sweeps across the landscape, marking his territory with every silent, powerful beat. He is the ultimate predator, now fused with the raw, untamed power of the rift itself. His roar once signaled a hunt, now it proclaims a kingdom. A reign of primal might. The heart beneath him continues its rhythmic pulse, a steady beat of cosmic energy. It is a silent partner, an extension of his will, bending reality to his primal command. A deep, satisfied rumble vibrates through his chest, an acknowledgement of his achieved goal. He has found his anchor, his source of amplified strength in this chaotic, new world. The surrounding air hums with latent power, waiting for his next command. His next action. He is truly king here, a behemoth ruling over a domain forged by cosmic collision. His mind, primal yet sharpened by the heart's influence, stretches beyond immediate sight. He feels the subtle currents of rift energy, the intricate web connecting all fragments. The heart's power flows through him, a constant stream, reinforcing his every instinct. He stands unmoving, a statue of immense power, overseeing his newly claimed kingdom. The light from the heart casts long, shifting shadows across the canyon walls below. His form, once merely massive, now seems infused with an ethereal, glowing quality. Isabeakon, a focal point of power in this fractured, ever-changing reality. The floating rocks resume their silent dance, now perfectly attuned to his presence. They are his guardians, his orbiting sentinels, reflecting the heart's vibrant light. The valley breathes around him, a living entity responding to its new, powerful master. Ace to apex, the ultimate expression of this world's raw, untamed, primordial might. His dominance is absolute, a silent decree understood by every living creature present. Yet, even in triumph, a deeper mystery begins to subtly unfold around him. The heart's pulse, steady and strong, suddenly wavers, a brief, imperceptible flutter. Rex detects the change instantly, his enhanced senses picking up the subtle anomaly. He focuses, his head tilting slightly, trying to discern the meaning of the shift. The heart's light brightens, then dims, then brightens again, in a new, distinct rhythm. It is not random. There is a pattern, a connection to something beyond this valley. A faint, ethereal shimmer appears in the air, directly above the heart's surface. It's a fleeting image, a ghostly echo of another place, another source of power. Rex growls softly, a low query, as his primal intellect grapples with the unknown. The heart's new rhythm quickens, a vibrant, insistent beat echoing through the air. It is a synchronous pulse, a mirroring of energy from a distant, unseen location. His eyes narrow, sensing a familiar energy signature, one that stirs ancient rivalries. The heart glows brilliantly, its rhythm now perfectly matching a pulse from far away. This synchronicity is undeniable, a powerful link forged across impossible distances and realms. Rex's primal mind struggles to comprehend this connection, this shared rhythm of cosmic power. He recognizes the signature, a potent force of creation and destruction, distinctly familiar. It is the essence of Tiamat, the dragon goddess, a rival power from another fractured world. Her own heart, wherever it lies, now beats in perfect unison with this newly claimed one. A jolt of raw energy passes between the two distant hearts, a silent, powerful communication. Rex feels a surge of ancient rivalry, a primal challenge echoing across the vastness. His glow intensifies, responding to the distant pulse, a silent declaration of his own might. He lets out a low, rumbling growl, acknowledging the unseen connection. the shared destiny. The heart beneath him vibrates with an eager energy, mirroring his own fierce determination. The other titans, still circling the canyon, sense the subtle shift in the heart's energy. They grow restless, their cautious deference mixed with a new, undefined apprehension. Rex ignores them, his focus entirely on the pulsing connection, the distant, powerful beat. He stands as a king, but also as a participant in a larger, cosmic, unfolding drama. The rift heart is not merely a source of power. It is a nexus, a point of connection. It links him, unknowingly, to Tiamat, binding their fates in this fractured multiverse. The rhythmic pulse becomes more insistent. A silent summons, a call to an unknown purpose. Rex feels the weight of this new understanding, the burden of a shared cosmic bond. His senses reach out, guided by the heart, attempting to trace the distant pulse's origin. He sees glimpses, fragmented images of a storm-wreathed citadel, a shimmering azure glow. Tiamat's domain, a place of ancient magic and soaring, draconic might, now linked to his. The connection deepens, revealing not just a shared pulse, but a shared vulnerability. Something else is at play, a hidden force orchestrating these cosmic syncs. Rex snarls, a guttural sound of defiance and growing frustration at the unseen hand, his grip on the hot tightens, asserting his will against this mysterious, pervasive influence. The heart responds, its light flaring in defiance, a reflection of his own fierce spirit. Yet, the shared pulse continues, a silent, rhythmic decree that cannot be broken. It is a tether binding him to Tiamat, connecting their individual reigns of terror. He paces atop the heart, a restless sovereign, contemplating this unexpected, powerful link. The floating rocks around him swirl faster, mimicking the turmoil within his ancient mind. His glowing eyes scan the horizon, searching for answers, for the source of this shared fate. The valley, once a mere hunting ground, now feels like a stage for a grander conflict. The air grows heavy with unspoken tension, a prelude to further, inevitable clashes. He is a king, yes, but also a pawn in a game far older and more complex than himself. The heart throbs beneath him, a constant reminder of his power and his perplexing connection. The distant pulse of Tiamat's heart feels like a challenge, an ancient rival's silent call. He lets out another roar, this one filled with a mix of defiance and territorial warning. It is a declaration to Tiamat, to the unseen force, and to all who dare to listen. This valley is his, this heart is his, and he will not yield to any cosmic machinations. The other titans below cower, sensing the immense, volatile power radiating from their king. Their fear is palpable, a testament to Rex's raw, unbridled strength and fierce resolve. He is a force of nature, a primordial king, now amplified by the heart's vast energies. But the shared pulse continues, an undeniable truth, a cosmic thread binding to titans. It hints at a larger design, a grander scheme orchestrated by an unknown, powerful entity. Rex's eyes glow brighter, piercing the shadows, searching for the source of this insidious link. He feels a faint, unsettling echo, a whisper of a cold, calculating intelligence at work. The rift's-born overmind, a nascent hive mind, subtly weaving its influence across the realms. It remembers the true enemy, its ancient purpose, now subtly guiding the Titan's movements. The synced pulses are a prelude, a preparation for something far greater, far more sinister. Rex, in his primal might, is unknowingly drawn into a complex web of cosmic manipulation. His roar fades into a low, guttural growl, a sound of vigilance, of wary anticipation. The heart's light pulses steadily, a beacon in the encroaching cosmic darkness. It seems to whisper secrets, ancient truths of worlds shattered and destinies entwined. Rex stands firm, a titan against the encroaching unknown, his primal will unbroken. He is the king of this valley, but the multiverse holds greater, darker forces at play. The connection to Tiamat's heart feels like a premonition, a warning of future conflict, or perhaps an alliance born of necessity against a common, greater, insidious foe. His glowing eyes pierce the distant horizon, seeing beyond the physical into the energetic. He feels the subtle pull, the inexorable current of fate drawing him forward. The heart's pulse quickens, a vibrant, urgent rhythm echoing across the shattered realms. The air crackles with an unseen energy, a silent hum of impending cosmic events. Rex lets out a final, powerful roar, a challenge to the heavens, to the unknown. He is ready, a king forged in chaos, awaiting the next chapter of this epic saga. The valley sleeps under his watchful gaze, a temporary peace before the coming storm. His heart pulses, a vibrant counterpoint to the distant, equally powerful beat. The shared rhythm is a mystery, a prophecy, a warning of what is yet to come. He stands alone, yet connected, a solitary king bound by unseen, cosmic threads. The fate of the fractured worlds rests on the shoulders of these titanic beings, and in the deep shadows, the Riftspawn Overmind watches, its purpose slowly unfolding. It observes the sensed hearts, the unwitting pawns, moving into their predestined positions. The true enemy's fragments, now one, seek to complete their ancient, destructive agenda. Rex's roar echoes through the night, a defiant cry against the encroaching darkness. He is a force of nature, an untamed king, ready for the battles ahead. The heart glows, a beacon of his power, a silent promise of future confrontations. Its rhythmic pulse continues, a constant reminder of the linked, yet separate, destinies. The distant pulse of Tiamat's heart mirrors his, a cosmic dance of power and fate. Both titans, now kings of their own hearts, are unknowingly tethered to a grander design. The valley waits, holding its breath, as the cosmic threads tighten around them both. Rex stands, a silhouette of power, his glowing eyes fixed on the unfolding mystery. The synchronized pulses beat on, a silent countdown to an inevitable, world-shattering confrontation.